Hey guys, I am back with another book review, and in tonight's book review, I will be discussing Wile E. Young's The Magpie Coffin. Comes in at 204 pages, and it's from Death's Head Press, and it is the first book in the Splatter Western series. And as of this recording, there are now 8 novels. They're all standalone novels. You don't have to read any of them in order. I just chose to read this one, and it is book one because I've seen a lot of reviews, a lot of positive reviews, some lukewarm reviews, but got to give a shout out to everybody who actually did a review on this throughout 2020. Nobody really spoiled it for me, but I remained intrigued. And as I said, a lot of people liked it, and I am going to be jumping on that bandwagon because I love this book. Whatever rating you want to give it is getting the highest or going over it. Um, just fascinating. I haven't read many westerns. I think in my whole life I've probably read one, and I've read actually two, three maybe if you count the Dark Tower series. But I'm not too familiar with westerns, and this is a splatter western, so it's a gory tale, and it is set in the Wild West. And man, it is just crazy. This is Wile E. Young's second book, I believe, and he has a few short stories and anthologies. But if this is his second book and this is the beginning of his writing career, it is going to be a promising career, let me tell you that. But let's get into the story. Uh, and before I get into the story, I got to give a shout out to this this artist here, Justin T. Coons. I believe he does all of the artwork. That cover is absolutely phenomenal, and it doesn't get much better than that. It just makes you want to pick it up off the shelf and read it. It's just a great art. It's just great artwork. But okay, so we are following our main character. He is Salem Covington, and he is out to avenge the death of his teacher, mentor, the shaman Dead Bear. And the men that killed Dead Bear, which their names escape me right now, are just some of the most ruthless, just despicable human beings you could encounter. And this is the Wild West, so there's lawlessness. It's barbaric. It's just there's nothing that these people do are in good taste. And Salem himself is kind of flawed too because throughout the story, anybody he not anybody but most people he encounters, they die. He will take them out regardless. He has no feeling. He has no compassion toward them. Um, and as I said, there are a few people that he does meet that he needs, kind of uses, but this guy, it was hard to like him at first because he just would kill everybody. He was like Anton Chigurh in No Country for Old Men. It's like if you saw him, you were probably seeing the last thing on this plane of existence. Uh, and you almost have to justify liking the guy, but when you find out why it is that he has to kill so many people, because there's a uh, very cool twist at the end. And it kind of lets you, I don't even know if it's a twist, but it kind of lets you know why he's doing what he's doing. You're kind of like, okay, I get it. It's really cool. It really hasn't been done before. And when he meets up, like, he picks off these villains one by one, and I'm not sure. I don't think that's a spoiler because we all kind of know where the story's going. But man, he just takes these guys out in just this barbaric fashion. It's just blood soaked, blood drenched. It's, I mean, the blood trail is just, you could swim in it. That's how gory this tale is, and it's well written as well. Um, Wally Young does a good job of keeping things going. He's got the language down. You kind of feel like, and I'm assuming this guy's pretty young, but you kind of feel like you're back in the Wild West. Like, he really did a good job with the language and the dress, and he puts you in the Wild West, and man, he does a really good job because you feel like you're there. But this book, great novel. There's not really much I could say about it. Much else I could say. I think that another thing about this, and I probably should just put a spoiler warning in the descriptions, because there is a character in this book is not even human, but it's his gun. You can see the gun there. This gun has like special talents, and Salem and this gun kind of communicate with each other. And the gun is, it heeds these warnings, and it just speaks to him, and it commands Salem almost. Not almost, it actually does. The gun is much more of a character than what you would think, and I just think Wally Young utilized that gun to the best, and it actually brought forth another character, a very interesting character, actually more interesting than some of the humans. But yeah, this is just a good book. Salem has this companion named Jake. I don't know if that's a homage to Stephen King from the Dark Tower series, but yeah, just go out, read this book. I will definitely be following up on the rest of these splatter westerns. They are this if this book is anything like the rest of them are going to be, I am totally on board with it. I had a blast with this book. It was fun. It was fresh. It was new. And yeah, I can't say much else about it. Guys, pick it up if you haven't already. That's it. I got more reading to do, so I am out of here. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.